Champions League Lille vs Borussia Dortmund prediction, team news, lineups preview. Still on course for a historic Champions League achievement, Lille welcome Borussia Dortmund for the return leg of their round of 16 tie on Wednesday. The Mastiffs have the opportunity to reach the quarter-finals for the first time ever, following an impressive performance in the first leg last Tuesday. Match preview. Not the most obvious of advantages. But after battling to a 1-1 draw at Dortmund, Lille have every reason to believe they can make history, especially with Stade Pierre-Marois standing as an imposing fortress in European competition. LOSC boast a formidable record at the ground, winning 10 of their last 12 continental matches D2, including 3 of 4 outings in this season's league phase, having edged Sturm Graz 3-2. Stunned holders Real Madrid 1-0 and dismantled Feyenoord 6-1 on matchday 8, only dropping points in a 1-1 stalemate against Juventus before that. In fact, Lille's impressive form on home soil played a pivotal role in their automatic qualification for this stage, contributing 10 points to their total haul of 16 and ensuring a 7th-place finish in the opening rounds. Their strength at Stade Pierre-Marois was evident once again in Ligue 1 at the weekend, as Bruno Genoesio's side battled past bottom-placed Montpellier HSC 1-0, with Jonathan David striking early in the second half to secure a hard-fought win. Victory on Wednesday would see Lille claim their first-ever knockout tie triumph in the Champions League, though they will need to break a familiar pattern, with last week's result marking the 3rd consecutive draw in meetings between these sides. Their previous encounters came in the UEFA Cup 4th round in 2001-2002, when a goalless stalemate in Germany was followed by a 1-1 scoreline in France, allowing Dortmund to progress on away goals. If beautiful goals alone could guarantee victory, Karim Adeyemi's sublime half-volley in the first leg would have done the job. But instead, Håkon Arnar Haraldsson's second-half equalizer has left Niko Kovac's side facing an uphill battle to reach back-to-back quarter-finals. That challenge is only heightened by BVB's struggles in France, where they have won just 2 of their last 11 trips D2L6, though they can take heart from their most recent outing, a 1-0 victory at Paris Saint-Germain last term, which set them on course for a 2-0 aggregate triumph before they fell to Real Madrid in the final. That success over PSG brought Die Borussen's record in 2-legged ties against French clubs to 4 wins and 3 losses, having suffered elimination in the previous 3. Dortmund will hope to scale through another such opponent on Wednesday, with their away form in this season's competition offering encouragement, winning 3 of 5 matches L2, including a commanding 3-0 triumph at Sporting Lisbon in the knockout phase playoff opening leg, which ultimately proved decisive. However, BVB have an unwanted statistic to overcome, having been eliminated in 7 of the 8 European ties where they drew at home in the first leg, most recently against Liverpool in the 2015-16 Europa League quarter-finals 1-1H, 3-4A. Adding to their need for a response, Dortmund entered this Wednesday's clash on the back of a disappointing 1-0 defeat to Augsburg in the Bundesliga, extending their winless run to 2 matches following last week's stalemate in France. Team news. Lille have 3 confirmed absentees for Wednesday's early kickoff, with Eden Zagrova, Thiago Santos and Samuel Umtiti all ruled out through injury, while Osame Sarawi is a doubt after missing the last 4 matches with a hip problem, adding to their fitness concerns. Mitchell Bakker was forced off at halftime against Montpellier with a tendon issue, while Gabriel Goodmanson missed the match through illness. Meanwhile, Nabil Bentaleb is ineligible to feature for Les Dogues, having only just returned to action in mid-February after recovering from a heart attack, meaning he did not meet the registration deadline. Lille could opt for an unchanged lineup from last week's 1-1 draw, though they may tweak their shape by deploying a 4-3-2-1 system. Dortmund's Daniel Svensson suffered a knee injury in the first leg that will keep him sidelined for several weeks, joining Felix Mekani as the only confirmed absentees for the visitors. Meanwhile, Carney Chukwuemeka remains a doubt due to a thigh problem, having only made a couple of substitute appearances recently. Kovac is unlikely to make sweeping changes to his side, with Serhou Guirassy, who leads the Champions League scoring charts with 10 goals, expected to lead the line once again against his former club. Lille possible starting lineup: Chevalier, Meunier, Diakite, Ribeiro, Ismaili, Bouadi, Andre, Mukau, Mbappe, David, Haraldson. Borussia Dortmund possible starting lineup: Kobel, Ryerson, Can, Schlotterbeck, Bensebaini, Sabitzer, Gross, Adeyemi, Brandt, Bino Gittins, Guirassy. We say Lille 2-1 Borussia Dortmund. Lille to win 3-2 on aggregate. This is a tough one to call, given Lille's strong home record in the Champions League and Dortmund's pedigree in the competition. However, the visitors have not been entirely convincing of late. And while they have held their own on the road in this season's tournament, they have not exactly been a tough side to break down, suffering 2 defeats in 5 away outings. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.